front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time, and nothing can come in the way of a head coach and his Blood Bowl. All right?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Sage Streaming Blood Bowl 2. We're playing the semi-final of the Wild Hogs League. Oh yeah! This is exciting. My opponent is in a bit of a hurry because he had some stuff to do, being helpful to his girlfriend studying for a test, I believe. So let's get this thing going. I will go over the teams in-game instead of beforehand. So I'm playing as Dark Elves, and my opponent is playing as Pro Elves. I do believe this is Gork versus Mork. And, you know what, I get 90k in petty cash. Let's make that a nice 150 for a wizard. Slumpoop, it depends on whether you're doing a random matchup or a scheduled one. And in this case, since I am not looking for a random game, but rather sending a challenge to a specific opponent, this is how it works. Alright, so, Dark Elves, Pro Elves, I get a wizard. It's not really scumming, I only spend 60k. Yeah, let's kick first. Right, so, getting my setup in, wrestler on the line. Blodgers in the blitzable spots, I guess. Let's not put this guy there, but rather this one, which goes somewhere in the middle. I guess this is pretty safe. Looking good. So I'm 11, he's 13 players. Yes, this is a different team because it's playing in a different league. That is correct, Jojo, and welcome back. So in this league, we had a system where two divisions consisted of 16 teams each, and both of those divisions had no duplicate races. So 16 different races in the one, and the other might contain duplicates of that, but 16 different compared to the others in the same division. So, the teams. He's got Pro Elves, so armor 7 on everyone except the Blitzers. He does have 3 guard, but no Mighty Blow and only 1 tackle. I have only 1 guard, but I do have a Mighty Blow tackle plus another tackle in the Witch. He has a bit of bench, so 13 players total, whereas I am playing with only 11. But, of course, I have armor 8 against no Mighty Blow, so I should be outbashing him, but he's got a couple of extra players. The wizard might prove to make a massive difference in this matchup. He does not have a sure hands, I believe. No, he's got a bludge accurate thrower and a rookie thrower. Nope, that's safe throw? That's safe throw and a niggle. I don't have kick. I just skilled this former journeyman here, and I would have given him kick if not for the fact that he wasn't going to be on the line of scrimmage anyway. So yeah, quite a well-developed Dark Elf team. We're missing 1 witch. She has just wrestle, but the better witch, even with my movement 6, is still very much here. Glad I muted myself for that sneeze. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. So the witch should still be able to surf the other side with some GFIs. Maybe I should have put her in the middle. Okay. No ball in hand yet for the Pro Elves. So 3 rerolls on either side, plus an Apo. He won fame. Let's see if we can utilize that wizard properly. interesting setup here. So yeah, the Pro Elves have a Wrestle Frenzy Dodge Catcher. That's scary. They also have this Catcher with Bludgeon Guard, so very solid player that. This is the only tackler on a Blitzer, so pretty hard to specifically target. A lot of running forward. 3 guards is a lot though. So far this looks like a very strong push for a 2-turn touchdown, which is something Pro Elves are really good at getting. Blitzing and blocking appear to be something of an afterthought here though. He doesn't really have any actual sacking players, so that's nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I'd have to make 1 GFI if I wanted to die blitz this guy. Well, technically not. Could just shove the Garter in here. So where does he go with the ball? I mean, given how he set this up, he kind of has to go back to be safe, doesn't he? Now, of course, with accurate and pass, he can get that thing going pretty much anywhere. Technically just in range. We don't have any diving tackle, so that's a bit of a shame. I think people prefer High Elves for the for the Armor 8 more than anything else. Okay, this is interesting. So we can 2-die blitz with Mighty Blow. Don't really... the Frenzy isn't that much of a threat here. Where's my sidestep? Here. Can reach that. I think getting the Bludge Garter might be more valuable in this case. And not getting next to the tackler is kind of nice as well. So let's punch this guy right here. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Okay, just a stun. So, no real way to do too much about this. Yes, that is shadowing on that Blitzer, that is correct. Can't really get 2 dice on this guy. But we can get 2 dice on here. Let's see, the strip ball would be kind of nice to have. Threatening. Hero's okay. Let's see. Lodge step here. Wrestler there. Which here. Lodge guy here. This looks alright to me. Where do we want you? I guess somewhere around here works fine, really. Alright, first let's 2-die the guard here. Not quite as good as we'd like. Stay on him. Gives us a 2-die here though. Which is bad, but that's alright, because it's just a journeyman anyway. So yeah, underwhelming blitz. Underwhelming blocks. Position actually looking kind of okay here. What did you miss? I stunned a Garter here. He chose not to blitz and to only make one block on the line. He's got a very two-turn touchdown oriented setup right now. Tackler gonna blitz my agility 5 dodge guy, which makes sense, especially because he's in an intercepting spot. Gadash going down. Now Gadash is actually one of the other semi-finalists. No! Just a stun. The team value difference was 90k, and I set... I put 60k of my own money in there to get the wizard. The other semi-finalist is Gadash. Semi-final is Gadash with humans. Oh, that's filthy. That is disgusting, just getting the POW like that. And armor break. So far, dice have not been as helpful as I would have liked. Gadash is playing orcs, and he's facing humans in the other semi-final. Oh, Gadash is out? Oh. Oh wait, that's... Yeah. Am I mixing things up now? I am. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, very simple two-turn plan here. 3 plus pass, 2 plus catch, both with reroll. Pass is good. All the catch needs is not the snake, and he's got the touchdown. At least, let's assume that's what he's going for, because there's nowhere he can go that's safe. Yeah, I think I may have swapped around Gadash and Gojira for a moment. Yes, that is correct, Black Iron. Cheeky one-die push here. Planning on adding an assassin to this team? No, not really. Especially not if I'm facing orcs next. Ooh. That's a reroll gone. Yeah, I figured. Well. Got him to spend a reroll. Didn't spend one of my own. Got plenty of time to score. Didn't get to use the wizard, but at least... Yeah, I think he forced himself to score already, so I'm not sure what the one-die block and the dodge were about. But I guess he thought he might be able to get safe enough. So yeah, this does look somewhat promising. One, two, three, four, five. Yep, that's what I'm thinking, Referee. Well, technically, Dark Elves could have 8 movement 7s, but you don't usually want that. So we could actually go and blitz with this with the Witch, but I don't really like relying on that 75% dodge. And with this guy here, that's kind of unappealing as well. Right, so let's see. The carrier goes in back. Yes, that is a Shadowing Blitzer, that is correct. Garter goes here. Witch stays in the back. You protect this flank. If he blocks this, then we really want this guy there, I guess. Yep. Yeah, lacking the movement 8 is not great. It harms their... Oh, I didn't set up for it. Ah, that is sucky. That is sucky. I can get that one with the wrestle. Ah, sure, we can try. That's still our blitz. Can't really fix this much, can we? Actually, yeah, we can. Like that. Might as well move him forward one. Sure. The rest of it we don't really care about. Alright, so let's start seeing if we can get a lucky POW here. Or 2. 2 works. No break. Well, fair enough. See if we can get this guy too. Oh, jeez. That's not great. Nope. Not great. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would leave us here. So let's send the witch there. Nope, here. Nah, here's actually good. See about this one. Bad. Need that for this one. That's better. Follow it, sure. Just a stun. See if we can get that. Yep. That's the tackle one, but it doesn't matter as much now. If we can get his tackle out, that would be really, really helpful. I actually considered blitzing there. I'm not sure why I set this up the way I did. We've got a block here. This one is kind of far enough away, I guess. Well, that's not really something I can do much about, is it? Okay, got the ball. Alright, well, still no removals. Lost a reroll. We'll have to do better than this, really. But thanks for the heads up, Lich Master. No, the Agility 5 is not a runner. It's a lineman with Agility 5, dodge, and sure hands. What you see is what you get. If I were to skill him this game, I might actually consider leap. It's nice to have an Agility 5 leaper for retrieval purposes. But of course, block would be the sensible thing to do. Hey there, Toronto. Well, armor's been disappointing. I 2-turned, so there's that. Or he 2-turned, so there's that. So we might be looking at a 2-to-1 grind situation. I still have the wizard. Only tackler coming in forward. Makes use of his dodge, of course. But yeah, as long as he keeps surviving the punches I throw at him, this might be tough. Yeah, the trouble is that getting his only tackler out would be really good, but between the sidestep and the armor 8, he's actually not that great at target. So I might do better to actually ignore him and punch something like that guy. But at least 6 turns gives us a lot of time to do our thing. Where's my garter? Here. Okay, that's good. Is he going to one-die this? He's just going to leave it like that. Okay. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pro elves do not have strength access. No, that's just rolling doubles. Well, the treeman does, but yeah. The elves themselves do not. Alright, so that was disappointing. No hurry, though. This guy's going to get away from here and protect this flank. Here, I would very much like to just make that punch. This makes this 2 assists. And another POW on the blitzer. That's lovely. Although I doubt he'd agree. Could have done a 1-die there, but I'd rather not get the witch blitzed here. So yeah, this'll do for now. Not giving up any blocks at least. Yeah, so far he's broken armor more than I have, which is we're just gonna go and do better. Also, 2 double skulls already isn't great, but you know. Hey there. Welcome, Stygian. Okay, blitzing the journeyman, that's nice, I guess. Radar. And the first removal is also against the Armor H team. Meh. Now, come on, Jeff. We're all counting on you. Go kick some elf butt. Stratovarian. Typically, skinks skill a lot more easily. The better teams have more sour skills. If I'm facing lizards and I see that most of their skills are on the skinks, I'm like, oh, right, that should be an easy game. If I'm facing lizards and their saurs are super well developed, then I'm scared. Unless I'm Chaos or Nurgle, I guess. Yeah. Meparegri, thank you for the resub once again. 14 months. Nice. So yeah, he'll have to keep me here for 5 turns. Giving me a free block up here, which is nice. And Black Iron, thank you for your sub as well. So nice. Right, so we got a block here. This would be a nice blitz target, but it doesn't really get us very far. This is also a nice blitz target, and since it's far away from the frenzy, would actually give us a place to go a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll actually let me go there. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So, 2-dying the rookie catcher. More disappointment. Let's put him there. Next to the blood step. Makes sense, right? You just go here. You just go there. Here. Here. This works for me. So we still get some punches here, like that guy. That's better. Nope. Just stun. 17, 23, doesn't really matter much. Alright. Hey there, Morton. Yeah, I don't plan to score yet if I have the chance not to. But, having a few players up there is not awful. The two players he would most like to target. Yeah, diving tackle on the skink is nice, except you want sidestep first, and by that point you're turning a 60k player into a 100k player, and he still doesn't have block, he still has armor 7, he still has stunty. What Tirado said, yeah. That's 20k more than a rookie Saurus. Now Saurus are ridiculously cheap. Nope, normal skills are 20k. Doubles are 30. Can we see the rookie screw this up now? Party in the back. That would be great. Still seems to be pretty willing to give up blocks. Yeah, I think you might want one player with an agility higher than one, though, Mipper agree. But yeah, it is kind of weird. 10 Saurus and the skink, though. That's quite the team. Stradivarian, I'd start off with Dark Elves, because Dark Elves can still play with a block when you can, dodge when you must game plan. Calf, hey! Thank you! Just a push, that's nice. 2 rerolls for 4 turns, well, 3 after this. Now with 4 turns we can afford to go left. And if we go left, then this would be the obvious target to punch his guts out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would still leave me a square to move afterwards. 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Get him down there. Again, merely stunning. Kind of getting a little bit annoyed with that. 2, 4, 6. We'll leave him here. You can go there though. Wooder, thank you for the resub as well. Much appreciated. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's not really safe, is it? Be here just in case. I'd rather wrestle that, I think. So we get you to cover this spot, I think. This one die is actually kind of okay, I suppose. Yeah. That's better. Definitely want to follow that. Get off the tackle. There's guard here. This one's surfable, so let's get rid of him first. Alright, that's nice. Oh yeah, Jojo, feel free to ask all the new player questions that you like. Usually my chat is very, very willing to help new people learn. So don't hesitate to ask. 3 turns. Not a great position, but not necessarily awful yet either. So only 1 reroll remaining is a little bit annoying. So yeah, getting frenzy blocked is not the worst here, I guess. Could have actually pushed me onto the tackle if he wanted to. Well, they do good against the dwarves. Sometimes. I mean, if the dwarves just plow through you and advance 1 or 2 squares every turn, and they score turn 8, and by that time you have half a team left. That sucks. What I really like as elves against dwarves is if you kick deep and manage to actually prevent them from forming their cage in the first place. But yeah, being outnumbered by pro elves with ridiculously good armor, that's not great. Frenzy guy still scares me a little bit. Makes setting up here less than ideal. Okay. Ah, he snaked it! Or he has dodge on optional. No, he snaked it. That helps. That helps. Where's my guard? My guard is... that's his. That's also his. That's my guard. He just doesn't have a circle around him for some reason. Which means that if I stand this, I actually have 2 dice here. Just pushes then. Okay. Let's see, my blood step is kind of far away. So if we want to set up around the side, we'd have to do something like this. 2, 4, 6 here. So we'd have to get there. Good. Oh, that's too far. Well, we can be here. And here. There. There. Something like that, then. 2 more turns, still have 1 reroll. Position is not bad at all, really. He kind of has to blitz this now. But he can still get in front of me quite a bit. He could do a very cheeky surf, but it would be a 5+ half die. Not sure I'd be willing to go for that here. If he pulls it off, it's spectacular, of course. And the half dice only need to non-pow, because the wrestle is good enough as well. But yeah, no removals in 6 turns when you're blitzing with Mighty Blow. I've had better. That's nice though. Means this is still shut, even though he does have a 2 die on me there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey there, random boy. This one may just have to make a run for the other side to act as a backup plan. Yeah, that's the blitz I was expecting. Gets it. Didn't need the POW because tackle, but fair enough. How much movement does he have left? Enough to make a pretty big nuisance of himself. Yeah. Pro elves that don't break can clog up something awful, that's for sure. Yep. Fair enough. Alright, so if we give the ball to this guy, do we have anything to act as backup out here? Other than the fact that he has blodge. We can punch this one. We can run with him. Can we run with anything else? Maybe. Because it does look like our best course of action right here. And I don't think I can afford to wait either. Oh, bugger. No, no, bad. Well, at least it's not snakes, I suppose. There. How does that relate to this guy? Yeah, not great. She's not really going all that far anyway. Now, let's see how annoying shadowing can get. 1. 2. Dodge used. Shit. And dare we still blitz this now? I think I'm better off just staying here, to be honest. Yep. Oh, and then I snake the next one. That's just disgusting. Wow, dice have been spectacularly unkind so far. Only good news is he can't reach me with wrestle or tackle. But given how things have been going so far, I kind of expect this to just pow. Yep. And armor break to finish it off. What happened last turn? I snaked in an awful moment. So this one can reach the end zone, but not pick up the ball because the bounce was bad. So we'd have to use this guy, for example. Shadowing lets you follow a player who moves out of your tackle zones. So I have to dodge away from him, and then I succeed, but he follows me, so I have to dodge away from him again. I fail, I reroll, then I succeed, but he has to follow me. Yeah. Yeah, really, really bad moments there. At least that was merely a stun, I suppose. Okay, well, that's nice and all. I mean, at least he can't score, right? There is that. This is a catcher, so for me to pass from here would not be acceptable. So I'd have to actually go there. Yes, all kinds of not greats. And a foul, which is actually a very sensible play here. KO? Yeah, let's not. I'd rather have him for sure next half. So, he goes in the end zone. there anything I'd like to blitz? I mean, not with the Mighty Blow tackle. I guess punching a garter is great. Yes. Dodge, GFI. Ah! That was rubbish. That was a Thank you to all of my patrons for helping make this channel possible. Would you like players named after you too? Then you can become a patron via the link below. KO comes back, so at least we have 11 players. So yeah, then the question becomes, do we want to push for score? I'd rather play for overtime with the wizard intact. Jesus Christ. You know what? Forget it. So we're playing for overtime without the wizard. Yeah, I'll try. You can, but it makes getting through instead of around easier. Catching with the thrower instead of with a catcher seems weird, but okay. Hordmaster, thank you. Catches it anyway. Where's my Jelly 5? Right here. Guard isn't going to help enough. Yeah. Strip ball could reach. Might actually be worth doing. No leap though. No, I'll do. So he just failed a catch despite Nerves of Steel. The ball is in 2 tackle zones. I do not have a 2-die here. If I 1-die, he goes onto the ball. How much worse does that make things? I shouldn't have used the guard there. I really can't reach it now, can I? So, we could 1-die punch that. We could turn it into 2 dice there. And then try and run through. I'd rather go do that with the sidestepper, but if I do that, we lose this axis. We still got this guy in the back. Ah, for fuck's sake. How hard is this? Some 3s. Good. Can't pass over this guy's head though. Oh shit. I panicked. Oh, that's an intercept still. Fuck. Oh, he failed the intercept, but I failed the pass. Well, that's interesting. It should be game. Should have kept a closer eye on the time. There's 1 tackle zone on it, yeah, but it's easy to remove. And even with just a 3+ pickup, well, I don't do surgery. Not on humans anyway. Okay, that helps. That reroll! Whoa! With no sure hands, he chooses to reroll this. I just have gone for the 3+. Now he still has to go for the 3+. Ball goes the right way. That is good. So, the hope is now overtime with no wizard. If we can get him to fail this. Oh, he's got the blitz, of course. Which is a 2 die into a 1 die for a surf. With no reroll. Come on, this deserves a skull. That's not a surf. That's not a skull either. That was the blitz, so he can't pass it off. There's been a lot of those, but it hasn't really hurt him enough so far. No idea, Darkest Dawn. No idea. Right, so we can blitz with the Mighty Blow Tackle, but we do have Shadowing on us. We could also blitz with the Strip Ball. Let's blitz with the Strip Ball then. First, let's get rid of this guy because he's kind of annoying. Oh, he's also no longer with us. Good, he's still no longer with us. Got one, finally. So the question is, can we get an assist out here that is not... Yeah, no, not like that. One, two, three, four, five, six. Well, that will be 2 GFIs. Push here would be enough. Pow would be better. Okay, I think your complaining rights ended a blitz ago. Oh, that was a dodge. Shit, I missed that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we go here, then we get surfed. I guess here is not really all that bad, because then we can still go here. I don't like this square because of the guard there. And again, he's really not getting hit. Yeah, I'll settle for this one. No! Yeah. No, I missed this guy here. So, used up the wizard. Got rid of one player at least. Still way too many left. Hey, Sombre, thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. And that's a new color ball, isn't it? Nice. So yeah, he does still have the opportunity to blitz me. Empathic Echo, thank you for the sub. Nice. So yeah, his tackle guy could get in there. Oh, but he doesn't. Instead, he goes for the punch on my tackler, which is fair. That's a good target, especially since I appoed his KO last drive. He's still in game though, so that's good. So yeah, overtime. If he receives on overtime and I do not have a wizard, my chance of stopping him is very slim. Unless I kill, like, both... No, he has 3 catchers. Yeah, not very likely. If I can kill his rerolls, that might help, though. But yeah, going for overtime and kills is definitely the game plan here. Considering how he's been coaching so far, honestly, I would not expect it, but I guess it's possible. Rerolls do not reset in overtime. No, you keep the rerolls you have for second half, and if you have any rerolls remaining and there's no touchdown in overtime, then the rerolls actually determine your chance of winning the shootout. Okay, that's a very annoying spot for that Garter. Overtime is sudden death, yes. Yeah, and that removes the assist I'd have from here. This is actually a very sensible play all around from him. That's nice. That actually helps a bunch. Fuck. Okay. Good. This one needs to block in that direction, which means this is the better one to do, this one. Okay, that'll do for now. Because that makes this possible. I suppose we'll have to accept this. Which puts this assist in place, which makes this possible. And this one would really like to get... yes, thank you. Whew. He's going to go in here and he's going to die there. That's the plan. It's a good plan. Might even be tempted to foul that if I have a player to foul it with. No, that's not a death, no. Two guy here, that's worth making. Bad. We have a 2 die here. If we follow this, we leave ourselves exposed, so let's not do that. Let's go here instead. Which means she's now free to go. This is a dangerous corner. So if we back that up like this, then this one can actually do that. Nice pow. This is scary-ish, so let's protect it a little bit like this. Scary, scary stuff this turn. Hey there, Supper Tom. Alright. Well, ogres are the worst team in the game, although it depends a bit on the rule set. The wooden spoon Sagittarius is a prize for who comes in lowest. So that's something you can win without necessarily being a top player. Depending on the rule set, I often think Dark Elves, Wood Elves, Undead are very solid races. I would figure out what kind of play style you actually enjoy, and then depending on that, figure out what race to play. Okay, this makes sense. Oh man, but that Blitz and that Wizard combined were really, really shitty. Oh, lost one. I still do not regret that KO Appo, by the way. If I'd have to play this drive without my Mighty Blow tackle, that would have been so bad. Let's see if we can make him use his last reroll before overtime. Like that. And I mean, developed linemen are nice, but journeymen are okay. Flicked Soda died. 17 SPP Lino. Come on, tackle. Okay, wrestle. Could be worse. Dead lineman for a Niggle Blitzer is a fine trade. Well, except for the part that he still has 11 players, whereas I only have 10 left. No good block here. Punching that guard is nice, of course. Let's give this a try first. Yes. Okay, nice. So that's one assist. 5, 6, 7. So then we want you in. Kind of want someone in here too, don't we? Just to prevent this from becoming too much of a mess. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I have to be here pretty much. Dodge saving us here. And there's the POW, nice. Failing again though. Shut the fuck up. Alright, so with the agility 5 we can just dodge here, which is actually pretty nice. Because then we can block this. Yeah, that'll do. This tackler is kind of away. This is 2 dice into 1 die. But it is with tackle, so I'm willing to try that. Shit. Okay. Wrestle will do, I guess. So if we one die this and we fail, we actually leave him a pretty serious gap, especially with the frenzy guy. So let's just dodge here instead. Well, thanks, Black Iron, I guess. But yeah, a bit more attrition and I might be looking at an okay overtime plan. A 13-player orc roster with no with no linos does sound pretty crazy. Thanks, Lichmaster. I do like how the witch in her wrestled down state is still in the way. Yeah, dwarves are not very forgiving. I find dark elves a pretty good race if you want to have a forgiving game plan, basically. Tackle! Yes! Tackle! Woo! Does he spend his last reroll on this? He does. That helps. That helps, especially with no sure hands. And then he fails the GFI. That helps. That helps a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Reroll gone. Catcher gone. Good blocks remaining. Okay, let's start with the jumper block. Kill the other catcher while we're at it. Okay, disappointing, not dead. This one then. This one's going down, yes. It should. Well, you know, that might help, I guess. Look at me being all civil like after that comment. We can have you guard this side. We can have you guard this side. We can have you guard there. You guard there. Get rid of another catcher while we can. It's disappointing. Sure. Since there's no more frenzy. Ha. Thank you, Lichmaster. But yeah, if you have pro elves that don't lose a player in the first half and get a blitz and a 4 fail fireball, I don't have much tolerance for the complaining side. That's why the guard is there, of course. We have to, DD. Because the chance, if I give him the ball, then he's likely to score. If we go into overtime, and I give him the, then I have a 50% chance of getting the ball, and if I don't, then he's still as likely to score. So yeah, overtime is the only play here, in my opinion. Not anymore. He had 13 players to begin with, and if the KO comes back, he's now down to 10. Makes that. Oh, he actually makes it. The bastard. Stop rolling bells. Good. Norse runners get Dauntless to start with, yes. Right, so we can fish for a POW there. Yep, got it. Oh, also, Troll Slayers start with Dauntless. Okay, that's somewhat annoying. So we got 2 turns. Am I willing to rely on that block? Yeah, sure. Am I able to get into a decent position here? Yeah. Fairly. Let's do the witch thing first. Sad, wrestle. Both down would have been fine here, but this will do as well. Alright, alright. 2 turns from here, 1 reroll. That half die was massively cheeky. See ya, Empatico. Be sure to watch the VOD afterwards. Yeah, I remember that from the Baker. What was it? Baker, the author, the Wizard for Hire books. I'm blanking on the name, but I'm sure someone will fill me in just a second. Well, to be fair, he hasn't been playing that quickly. Yes, that's the one, Black Iron. Thank you. The Dresden Files, exactly. Hey there, Zog. Oh. Yeah. Butcher. Baker, Butcher. You get why I might have mixed those up. Thank you, Grained. R. Scott Baker is that the Loch Lamora one? God, I suck at author names, that's for sure. I'm very glad to still have a reroll in here. So yeah, he's going to 2-die the Blood Step, which doesn't work, so that's nice. Alright. Alright. Exciting stuff. First, let's see if we can get rid of that guy. Yes, just so. Here we'll do nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that seems like the right time to do this. Actually, let's get you in here. Just so you can't sidestep there. Ah! Okay, that's kinda annoying. That helps a little bit. So if the guard is here, then he's got a shot at me there. Good. Losing the reroll here would have sucked drastically. This looks like a nice spot to be. Yes, okay, that helps. But yeah, not getting a removal this turn still makes everything a little bit scary, especially if we wind up kicking. If we win the overtime toss, I give myself very good odds. At least the guy with sidestep is in the right spots. And that's a turnover. Good, good, good. Okay, so where's my Mighty Look tackle? He's here. Quad Skulls now would be a spectacular end to the game. Well, I mean, numbers matter for overtime. It's not like I'm doing this out of SPP greed or anything. KO stays out, so that's nice. He doesn't have Frenzy. Alright. Something like that, I suppose. Although, technically I shouldn't have had this guy out there, because he might be quite important for the overtime, and is a bit exposed now. I just really, really do not want to see a riot now. That would kind of ruin my day. Matkov, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Perfect defense. All right. So, yeah, me too. So let me just win the overtime toss, and then I can stall. Yeah, but I don't like being a dick. Now, foul something. Overtime! Here we go! Thank you to all of my patrons for helping make this channel possible. Would you like players named after you too? Then you can become a patron via the link below. I could tell him I'd like a quick break. Gets his guy back, so that's annoying. Now come on, the toss! The toss! Fuck! Alright, so he's got to... He doesn't have the frenzy. Yeah, I'm missing a player to really make this work. Guess we could try it like this instead. Don't want the witch there, because that might take a bit long. What can we do? Something a bit more like this then. I don't like how much room this gives in the back. It's got too many players. So yeah, still easy gaps. No rerolls make things interesting though. But losing the toss is rubbish. I'm I'm glad to hear it, Loner Archon. I'm very glad to hear it. I'm not gonna get in there. I'm gonna be the bigger man. I mean, yes, I do think I could seriously tilt him with comments, but I'm not okay with that. Yeah. Is it just me, or is his setup taking a bit long? Thanks, Gaff. Blitz! Blitz, 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 blitz. Two, three, four, six. Okay. So we can get a guard on here. But we'd have to get him out the way. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I guess it's my turn then. No! Fucking silver platter, man. Well, he doesn't have a reroll. That bounced too. That's what I was doing, Seb. That was just 2+. So now both my tacklers are up front. If he fails this, that would be such justice. Nope. This then. Still got the cash to fail. My strip ball is a bit far back, but able to reach in principle. Utter shite. No, the Agility 5 could not get there without rolling dice. He'd have to have a GFI here. And this was just 2+ with reroll. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 3+3+ with 2 GFIs. It does give me the strip ball. Could also just go for this. That's a 1 die with 1 GFI. Yeah. I think the 3-3-2-2 play is probably the best. Problem is if I move this guy first. Yes. Okay. Next to the tackler, I guess. Because fewer tackle zones, better odds. Come on, 3. Come on, 3. Yes. That sucks. That really sucks. Especially since we actually started the game 45 minutes before we were supposed to at his request. The good thing is I have money for a wizard and an MVP. Well, let's not get that one. Which actually lends nicely. Overtime semifinal. Well, let me know, Black Iron. Should I validate this? I mean, I don't want to replay it. That was a damn pity. But on the bright side, we do get to go to the grand final. So there is that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my content, then do press the subscribe button and the little bell, and I'll see you around.